Hi, my name is Divan.
Nice of you to join me. I'm going to show you how to play a guitar. I'm going to show you exactly what a guitar is made of and what special sections a guitar is divided in. And then I'll show you how to play a guitar. But ultimately we'll need to go through the guitar to find out exactly what is on the guitar and what you need to know about the guitar before you can play it. So first thing we'll do is we'll go to the body. That's the body. This is the neck, and that's the head. They call it the headstock also. So the headstock, the neck, and the body. Now we'll start with the body. We'll figure out what exactly we find on the body and what it is, what we're looking at. So first we have this metal thing here, which we will call the bridge. This is known as the bridge, and that is where all the strings are attached to. So all these strings, they're attached to the bridge. So that's the bridge. This is your audio jack. So that's your audio jack. You've got your tuning knobs. I've got two tuning knobs on mine. So 1, 2 tuning knobs and then a volume knob. And then you've got this. This is called the pickup selection. Pickup selector. So the pickup selector. Pickup is basically these things. 1, 2, 3. I've got 3. Some guitars, they've got 2, but I've got 3. So my pickup selector has actually got 5 settings. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So mine's got 5. That basically means that if it's all the way down, then it means this one, this pickup, is picking up your strings. So basically a pickup is just the strings being picked up by your pickup section. So this is the one section that if you put your pickup selector all the way down, then this bridge, or sorry, this pickup will pick up your sound. If you put it to the second setting, because mine's got 5, then these 2 pickups will be active. If you put it in the middle, then basically all will be active. All 3. And now if you put it the second setting before the top, then you've got these 2 that are active. If you put it all the way to the top, it means that this one is active. So this is the pickup, this is the pickup selector, and this and these 3 are connected. So I'm going to put it back in the middle because I like it in the middle. Okay, now we'll continue with the rest of the guitar. And now we've got the head, and we've got these knobs. I'll call it knobs. This basically to adjust your strings to make it less what do you call it, less strict or less stronger, to release the cable a little bit or to tighten it up. So for your strings you can use these knobs, and these knobs together are known as machine heads. Machine heads, yeah. So these knobs are known as machine heads. It's got 6 knobs, 6 machine heads, because there's 6 strings. Okay, so 6 strings. Now we will move to the neck. The neck, you've got this section here. This section is known as the nut. The nut, which is connected before the strings go from the neck into the head, into the machine heads. So this is the nut before it reaches the head. And now continue down to the neck. You've got the first thread. We call it a thread. So these spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. It's actually 21. It's just supposed to be 21. So these are threads. So basically that is the first thread, that's the second thread, that's the third thread. And you notice that the third thread has a conveniently marked dot here, so you can easily, you know, recognize and identify that that is a third, you know, thread. So third thread, this is the fifth thread, this is the seventh thread, ninth thread, 12th thread, that's 15, that's 19th thread, I believe. Let's recap. So these are the frets 1, 2, 3, and 4 as shown in the picture, and also I will show you what fret bars is, so just so you know that you know, you need to get familiar with your frets, and you need to, you know, become acquainted with, you know, which one is 1, 2, 3. And then, you know, when you do that, you can also use a technique that I do, is you can use a sticker that you can, you know, stick on top of the frets, because you're looking down onto your guitar, so you can't really always look at the dots. So if you can stick on the top of your guitar, you know, what the number is of the fret, it's best to only stick, you know, from 3 and 5, you know, where the dots already are. Stick on top of your guitar to make it easier for you to see exactly which, you know, fret you are at, so you can easily, you know, learn how to play guitar. So that's my idea. So let's continue. So this is thread bars in between the threads. Okay, so now we will continue with the strings. I'm gonna go to the body, because the strings are more open here, it's easier for us to see it. And what you'll see is you've got the fat string. The fat string is also as known by the E string or the 6th string. So the E string or the 6th string. Now we've got the second string next to the fat string, which this one is the A string. The A string or the 5th string. So A string or the 5th string. This one is D string. So D for delta, D string, and also called the 4th string. This is the G string. So G for the ladies, G string. Remember that. So G string is also called the 3rd string. This one is called the B string. It's also known, B for Bravo, and is also known as the 2nd string. This is the thinnest string of them all, and it's the last string, and is also called the E string. Okay, and we call it also the 1st string. So it's E string or 1st string. Okay, so let's recap. So I've actually color-coded the strings. Maybe this will be easier for you to understand, and some people might be familiar with this technique. I'm going to incorporate it in showing you how to play guitar. So the first string, I'll make it red. Second string, I'll make it, sorry, should I say the 6th string, 6E, fat string. So that's the one at the top. I'll make that a fat string, and that is red. And then the one just below the fat string, that is the A string, and I'll make that yellow. And then the next one is the D string, I'll make that blue. And the one that's next and just below it, that's the G string, I'll make that orange. And then also the one below the G string is the B string for Bravo, I'll make that green. And then the one at the end, the thin E string, I'll make that purple. So just to recap, the first string is the E fat string, which is also the 6th string. The one below that is the A string, which is also the 5th string. The one below that is the D string, which is also the 4th string. And then the one below that is the G string, which is also the 3rd string. And the one below that is the B string, which is also the 2nd string. And the final one is the 1st string, which is also known as the E string. We'll call that the E thin string. Now that is all the lesson that I have for today. Soon I will continue on explaining exactly how to play guitar and how the chords work and so forth. So please join me for that. Thank you so much for watching.